Shenango County, this is our community, this is our home. We know it for its scenic beauty. We know its community spirit. We know each other. We're proud to live in Shenango County. But did you know that 48% of people living in Shenango County struggle to make ends meet every day? This is also our community.
Since I got divorced, I have really struggled to pay the bills. I'd like to get a second job, but I need more training and I can't leave my kids home alone. The cost of added childcare is more than I can handle.
Some months I have to decide if I'm going to fill my prescriptions or pay my electric bill.
I struggle with reading and homework, but Mom and Dad work all the time, so they aren't always around to help me.
At the Shenango United Way, we understand that for many hard-working people in our community, the cost of living outpaces what they earn. These households struggle to manage even their most basic needs: housing, food, transportation, childcare, healthcare, and necessary technology.
About 33% of our population is considered ALICE, but if you combine those with those families that are living in poverty, it's about 48% of Shenango County families are struggling to make ends meet every day. ALICE stands for Asset Limited, Income Constrained, Employed. ALICE families really struggle with deciding how to use their monthly budget. And so oftentimes they are challenged with deciding what to pay in what time frame. And so often they have to decide, what am I going to pay today and what am I going to pay tomorrow? And so they have to decide, am I going to pay my prescription costs today or am I going to pay my utility bill? The money that we raise in the Shenango United Way campaign stays right here in Shenango County. The dollars that we raise help more than 25 local programs and services and 14 food pantries and soup kitchens in Shenango County. So as a donor, we rely very heavily on the United Way campaign to stay right here in our community. The programs and services that we rely on help ALICE families in our community. And so the more money we can raise, the more programs and services we can help in our community.
In addition to providing attention and assistance to the needs of the ALICE families in our community, at the Shenango United Way, we also fund local programs and form community partnerships to ensure that assistance is there for all of our families, friends, and neighbors in need.
I have several medications that I need to take every day, but the costs just keep going up.
I just can't drive anymore. I need a ride to get to my regular medical appointments.
We don't always have food at home when I'm hungry. It's hard to concentrate in school when all I can think about is what I want to eat.
Our house is falling apart around us, and my wife is in a wheelchair. I have such trouble getting her in and out for the appointments, but we're on a fixed income, so we just can't afford to make repairs.
We've had kind of steady campaigns for the last few years, and so we're really trying to boost the campaign a little bit so we can fund more programs. And really, the more money that we raise, the more money we can allocate to programs. And so it's really the ask of the donor. You know, if we can raise more money, we can do more things. We can provide more services. We can meet more basic needs. And so I think that's the motivation for every campaign.
The Shenango United Way brings people together in the community. So one of the ways that we do that is we have 3 community impact teams. We have one around income, one around education, and one around health. And so those teams convene on a regular basis to talk about the community needs in those particular areas, and then they decide what actions can be taken to support the community around those needs.
With assistance, I have been able to reduce the cost of my everyday prescriptions by 30%.
It is such a relief to know that I have a ride to my medical appointments.
Now that I'm not hungry all the time, I feel so much better, and I'm doing better in school too.
I love getting my books in the mail every month. It is helping me learn to read.
A whole crew showed up to make repairs to our home. Now I have a ramp for my wife's wheelchair.
Did you know that 1 in 4 residents of Shenango County will benefit from a United Way program this year? Each dollar donated to the Shenango United Way makes lives better and our community stronger. Please give today and join us this year in taking care of our community. Give advocate, volunteer, live united.